Good morning. Welcome to the Overtime Chatter. Oh, I'm sorry. I moved too quickly right before I came to record this, and I hurt my little womb. But anyway, hey, welcome to the Overtime Chatter. I'm so happy you're here to be with me today. It is Sunday, May the 28th, like 5:45, maybe 6 o'clock in the morning. I wanted to go ahead and knock these recaps out while I'm feeling up to it. I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. And I would like to say before I start, um, thank you for all those veterans out there. Thank you to all those families. I was a veteran in the military myself. I'm in the Navy. And my ex-husband served 21 years on active duty. So I like to thank those families too, because I know the sacrifice that the kids, the spouse, and their prospective families. What am I doing? Oh, my camera fell. And their prospective families, with their sacrifice, so that the rest of that, so everybody else can live. And now we're no longer connected in the way of being active duty, but I support the military and I support military families, and I thank you. And happy Memorial Day. Anyway, that was longer than well, it wasn't long enough because veterans really go through it. But anyway, let me just get on the note that I came to get on. Happy Memorial Day, America, and especially to our veterans. Okay, this is the recap for Love&Marriage, Huntsville, season 6, episode 3. Okay, it's the one entitled Selective Memory. I guess that was a play on Tiffany's name. Okay, anyway, it starts off with Melody is either mentoring or teaching. It looked like a group of people that's interested in the real estate. She said there's a one of her many businesses. She didn't say one of that. I said they're trying to be a smart ass. But she said one of her businesses is that she does the property preservation. What that is, of foreclosed homes, and what that is, of course, when homes get foreclosed, those homes, that property still be, even if nobody's there anymore, that property still belongs to the bank. So it's the way of managing it, the bank's property, because they can't see it. If your mortgage company is in Utah, how they gonna see your house in Tennessee? So I guess they go on to make sure. And when people, sometimes I hear when people get foreclosed on, it's furniture and stuff left back behind. I mean, stuff that they leave, their personal property that they leave behind. Sometimes it's not clean, and this property is worth something. So I'm assuming that you can send them a bid to. I don't know what you can do, but I'm sure we're gonna look into it because it seems a little bit interesting. Cause right. So anyway, while she was outside talking to these students or these participants in her program, Kimmy walks up, and I was like, "Damn, Kimmy, why couldn't you be a few seconds later?" Because Mel was explaining there was she said, "See here, this water hose that's laying out here. See, this is worth $25 to $50, and you." And I was like, and then he'll Kimmy, hey, Kimmy. I was like, "Damn, she walked up at the wrong time." Because I was great. I wanted to know what she was going to say. That's why I'm saying I'm fitting to do some Googling to find out what she was talking about. So anyway, it was good. It making me want to. So far, so good for this part of the episode. It make me want to investigate further. So anyway, Kimmy rolls up on her, and then while she's there talking to her, there's also another gentleman there, but he is I think he got to be he's a closer. I don't know if that means he a real estate agent, or he the one that when they say the sale is good, he gonna be at the last meeting. So anyway, I think it was awesome. I heard her say that this gentleman, whose name is Keith, that he has closed like 400 he had 400 closings in 2 years. Shit, Keith got some money. So anyway, Kimmy, at first when Kimmy was in her confessional, because what the reason why Melody, I'm assume, wanted Kimmy to show up was because she wanted her to meet Keith and let her know that, hey, this guy right here, you know, whenever you're ready to go back to work, because I know you've been off the path for a minute dealing with your stuff, but when you're ready to go back, if it's any way that I can help you get on your feet with your business, you know, I'm gonna do that for you. You know, just talk to me. So thought that was nice. But you see Kimmy, and in her confessional, at first she was making it sound like, you know, girl, I mean, you know, it's a little problematic because, you know, first, number one, gonna be my health. That's what she said. But then, in the same breath, she was like, yeah, I'm ready to go back to work. And then, further along, I understood why she said that. And I'll get to you with that in a minute. So anyway, excuse me. Kimmy mentioned how Stormy and Mel are, and how she felt about the tea. And Kimmy said that she liked the tea, but you know, did she feel like that it was finished, and how her and Stormy was doing. So Mel's reply was like, me and Stormy relationship. I guess she was trying to imply it, and say it was like a plant, but like a flower, but there ain't no flower in the ground. That's a damn weed. Cause they gotta let sunshine hit on it and water and all this type of stuff, which means they're not moved forward. So, again, whenever somebody say, we're moving forward, no, you're not. So anyway, Kimmy said, I wasn't expecting that from Stormy Mama, was you? And she was like, no, not really. But, she said, I wasn't expecting it, but I guess it's fixed now, because, you know, whatever. And then, Mel says, I had Tiffany and Kiki over at my house for brunch, and they talked some more, and they seemed to be straight with everything. So then, Kimmy says this to let her know, well, yeah, when we went to Martell's function, she said Kiki and Letitia were there, and they seemed like they was all right. And she said, but something was going on, because the way that they were going on, it seemed like it was more of a comfort thing. They wasn't just sitting around kicking like girls. It was more like from what I could see, it was more like a comforting situation. So something went wrong, and she didn't really know what to do, because I was going to find out, but right when I was going to find out, Martell was about to give his presentation. So anyway, she talking, but Mel ain't saying nothing. She just listening, like she can't hear her say Martell. So Kimmy said, I don't have this. Kimmy said, I'm not going to tell her that what happened at the event and that Sheree was there. I'm not going to tell her none of that. And I have to, she said, I ain't giving her the skinny on none of that. I'm mind my business. And she said, you know, she can pick and choose, and she choose not to involve herself in that. So it goes back to her again, talking about Kimmy. So I don't know I think she's talking to Mel. Oh, I don't know who she's talking to, but she says that in her house right now she got a lot of stress, and most of her stress ain't coming from nothing but her and Monster, but Maurice and Monster. She says, you know, so anyways, you know, she said it's one of them things. I don't know, I'm jumping around because something feel funny, but I'm going to get it together. Snap, get it together. So anyway, She says her house is in a lot of stress. She said the co-parenting is getting on her nerves, and that Maurice and her, they on the same page, but now she said, because his mouth said yeah, but his actions say something else. So I'm thinking this is what Kimmy probably thinking, because that's why I was back like in pause a few minutes ago. Man, fuck that. Can I cuss now? No, they said 20 minutes in. I'm 10:24. Man, fuck that. She raised her son. Her son over there at Black. I think he might be still managing. He done graduated from school. She don't gotta tell nobody to pick up shit, put nothing down, put it away. He got his own crib that he pay a mortgage for. He young. He doing his thing. And now you had Maurice come tell her, oh, I want to bring him down here so he know how to be raised like a man. Dude, you ain't even a man. Your husband not even a man. I'm just telling you, Kim. And he don't even look like one. He like a damn baby. And then when he fussing you, he look like Elmer Fudd. Yeah, because I'm just saying, she's like, okay, the thing is this. You tell him to do something. Clean up your room. The chores in the house. He don't do them. Then she come say something to you. That shit ain't important to her husband. So he don't stress that on the kid. But it ain't her kid. Man, I feel like, listen, take this motherfucker to his mama. Yeah. Or you and him. Anyway, her conclusion is this. Fuck that. I'm not going to stay around here and be moving a dish from 1 foot to this, 3 inches into the sink. My husband just got up this morning, just left that shit there. But then when the cameras is rolling, he putting dishes in the dishwasher like he do that shit on the norm. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with it. Stop playing with me. Ugh. So anyway, she said, fuck that. I'm going to go to work. If I'm going to be around here about some stuff, I'm going to be around here about some stuff, doing some shit I want to do, which is not around here raising your kid. Why, I don't never see this nigga. I don't never see him doing nothing. I see him in the house one time doing something, talking to Martell. Where he work at? I don't see how busy he is. She was, the 2 episodes when she was having that cancer stuff, she was talking about, well, when I go have my chemo, let me go in here and start cooking something to eat, so when we come home, we'll have something to eat. What the fuck? What is you cooking for? But they ain't got no Roll House or no Ruby Tuesdays. I ain't naming off restaurants I'm like. I'm just raving off restaurants you ask to get you something to eat from. You ain't got no McDonald's. He don't know how to cook. Why is you in the kitchen cooking something to make sure you got something to eat when you come home from the hospital? And his ass is sitting next to you. Anyway, y'all, I'm going to get to that. This is going to be, damn, I don't want this to be long. It's 12:50. Ooh, I got the hair. So anyway, that's what she finna do. She finna get her ass about the house. Okay. So Mel's tell her again that she proud of her, that, for fighting for the cancer, and that she look hot every time she see her. She don't to me, she look nice, but she don't like she got cancer. I'm just going to say that. But I know she ain't been looking hot, because if she was looking hot, I would say that shit in my recap, and I don't think I done said that not one time since this season, but it's early. So anyway, next you got Stormy and Tiffany, and they meet and had some lunch, and I'm just going to say it. I don't not dislike Stormy. I don't dislike Stormy. I don't like Tiffany, but I don't dislike Stormy. So anyway, Tiffany telling Stormy that she don't know what happened with Kiki, because her and Kiki was at Mel house. They ate some shit and everything was cool. So Stormy and she don't know why. She don't know what happened with Kiki and why, and she's trying to figure out why Stormy in the middle, so she want to eat with Stormy. So Stormy says, she pregnant, and that she shouldn't have time for this. She pregnant, she ain't got, no, so Tiffany says she pregnant, she ain't got time to be dealing with this shit. But you do, Tiffany, because you put yourself in situations like this. People who don't want to put themselves in shit, you know what they do? When they meet up with people, they only talk about the pleasantries and things. The shit only go awry when the other person asks them some foul shit. And it'll only go awry if the response is foul shit. But if they blow you off, they ain't They're not thinking about you, but you don't do that. You just go in with your guns already. You don't even cock your gun. Your shit cocked before you come to the door. You doing this, you doing that, you doing this, girl. Is that girl? And she said, and she said, and she said. Nobody ain't asking you shit. But then we see you say, "I'm pregnant," and I got to, girl, pregnancy ain't an excuse. I will punch you. Shit, pregnant or not? Yeah, I will punch you in your face. Your baby won't feel a punch in the face. The baby's not gonna feel that. It's not gonna hurt the baby. I'll punch you in your damn face. Well, my name just your face, your mouth. Cause you talk too much. And then you try to put a spin on it, but let me keep on going, cause damn, that's 15 minutes. Okay. So anyway, Stormy says that so Stormy said it's about the text. You said you didn't, that you was never trying to make it seem like you wanted Kiki to go after Letitia. But you so crazy for Letitia. But now I'm getting this coming to me. There's a text that surfaced from one of them. I'll figure out that part in a minute. But it was saying that it is paraphrasing it. The text said they were that Kiki couldn't wait for Kiki to lighten to Letitia, let the business hang out. You know, she wanted her to get some shit out on her. So anyway, that was the text. So Stormy, I thought all this shit was all cleared up. Not about the text, but I thought let bygones be bygones. I'm not going to be able to hang in with this shit if every time something from the past that y'all have moved forward from come out. And you got to be fixed, but it's from back fucking there, so you ain't gonna never be forward. So anyway, you know, she said, okay, I wanted to find out what's going on. It was clearing up. That was when, that was this, and you know, well, okay, we just wanted to know, and still I was meaning, you know, I wasn't meaning what y'all was, what you think I was meaning. Yes, you was, bitch, and everybody, that's why everybody thinking the same thing. Just say that shit, yeah, I ain't like Letitia then, and now I want to keep her and Kiki. I like that shit because I like trouble and I like drama, so I'm growing. Just say that shit. Yeah, you wanted this shit to pop off, but you keep saying, no, it wasn't that. What I was meaning was, you don't have no problem with communicating, Tiffany, none whatsoever. Ain't nobody gonna misconstrue shit that you say because everybody can understand what you saying. So anyway. She asked Stormy how she felt. Stormy said she think the Tea Party was a bunch of bullshit. No, she didn't say it like that, but that's what she wanted to say. You know, she said just cover up. She said a tea party, oh, a pretty little tea party. All it does is cover up the smell of the bullshit. Because, you know, she's like, see, that's what I want to know. That's why I know. That's why I say I don't know if I like Stormy or not. Just come out and say your shit. Just be like, yeah, it's something between me and... She said, you know... It's something. It's got to be something between me and Mel outside of my mother. I mean, my mother was glad at the tea party because she said she was able to get what she had to say out. So she said, well, what I'm saying is, if there's nothing wrong with me and Mel, then how come Miss Nell, when Mel or Nell ain't never fucking around us, why Miss Nell can sense that there's something around between me and Stormy, me and Mel, and we don't fuck around like that. So I'm assuming that she said Mel telling her shit about her and Stormy. So to me, Stormy think Mel is fake. So anyway, Mel knows something too. I don't know what the fuck it is because when somebody say your relationship is, we have to put water on it, give us some sunshine. Well, y'all ain't doing none of that shit. Y'all giving that shit some fertilizer. Ain't no water. Y'all just piling shit on top of shit. Cause even I don't even know why the fuck y'all mad with each other, and I don't even care. I just want y'all to. I just want y'all to. Anyway. Stormy said she felt that the event was manipulative. And I could see that. I could see, oh, let's do a tea party because, well, you know, everybody think that she ain't mad. It would make them think that maybe because Mel's doing this tea party that she not mad with them, that she really cared about everybody. But even that was kind of like a little insult because she threw the tea party so we could learn how to talk to each other. Y'all is all grown as women. And even with a grown lady in there, y'all was still the teacher. Y'all was still jumping over her, you know what I'm saying? She took control, but y'all was still too old. Y'all is too old for this shit. I'm just telling you, thank you God. I don't have no friends, y'all. You think I'm lying? I don't know, girlfriend. My sister called me. Well, she ain't my sister because I'm the only child, but she my cousin. And if somebody tell me she my first cousin, and if somebody tell me she ain't my sister, I'm gonna kick their ass. So anyway, that's my sister. I talked to this dude that I used to pound back in the day. We was getting it on. He called me every now and then, and most time he called me. I used to say he'll call me to see if he could get it on, but now he called me to see how I'm doing this shit. But next, who else called me? Bill collectors, but they ain't getting shit. And my ex-mother-in-law, she'll call me sometimes to check on me. Anyway, I don't have, that's why I ain't got no friends, because this whole table full of ass women. I think this episode when they introduced that lady that they keep putting a picture on that Letitia came in on. That was the episode 4 last. And they came, I don't know her name, Carson Blue or some shit. And I've been seeing her all over the YouTube and I blah, 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 blah. You better not go on your show. Y'all go on your show. Y'all finna rape a motherfucker. If y'all ain't giving out exercise or serving a drink or some food, taking a food order, y'all better not go on that show with somebody +1. Yikes. So anyway, so Tiffany tell her, she asked her what she thought of the ceremony at Martell's thing, his event, and she said it was nice and how she got to talk to Mel. So Stormy said, talk to Sheree. What you talking to Sheree for? She's like, girl, you know I'm nosy. And so that's what I'm saying. You know you're pregnant too. But watch the face. You know you're pregnant too, right? So anyway, you know I'm nosy. So Stormy said, child stay. She said, I just wanted to know if they serious together, then they need to meet each other and this and that. What the fuck that got to do with you? Because of my blended family and okay, that's your shit. And you blend. Look what you blending. What you blending? Where your family at? Because half of them missing. So that knocks that shit out. Because you can't find your father and his folks or somebody, so you don't got no real blended family. Real blended family got people on all sides. Yeah, so you might not, your shit might work out because you ain't got a whole nother section, a fourth of the, okay, it's the mom and the daddy family. Man, like a fourth of your shit is missing, so you don't got to deal with nothing. So anyway, Stormy just looking at it crazy like, dude, I wouldn't be asking about that. I wouldn't sniff around that. And why you checking for Mel? Did Mel actually check for her? And then why? And for real? Sheree told you that Melanie is a fan? That's not what she told you. Sheree told you that she was at a book signing. And yeah, the term is fan or somebody that is fan. So she didn't use the word fan. She told you that she came there and got at her book signing, and she took a picture with her. She did not say she was a fan. Because I'm going to tell you what Stormy going to take away from the table. She's going to take away from the table a fan. Well, I'm just repeating what I heard. No, you're not repeating what you heard. You saying what the hell you want to say. And you know how some shit you got to come out, especially in a situation like this. So if you know you nosy, and you know you pregnant, and if you get punched in the face for being nosy, you knew that shit before you knew you was pregnant before you got punched in the face. So like I said, Stormy said, I'm not messing with that. And so nosy ass pregnant Tiffany suggests that Mel and Stormy sit down just like she sat down with Kiki and how stuff got better, but you sat down with Kiki and y'all shit didn't get better. It got worse. Whatever. And then Stormy said she sat down with Kiki and her energy is good. All of y'all energy is good when y'all one-on-one. It's when y'all in front of everybody, y'all's trying to show off and shit. So anyway, stay with that. We show Letitia and her cousin Kiki, and they riding together. And she said we ride. Letitia tell Kiki that she want to ride with her because, they want to put some more than some sunshine on their relationship. But all I see before they put the water and the sunshine on it is some fertilizer because Letitia is bullshitting. The only reason why Letitia is riding with Kiki is the gossip about Tiffany and talk about her shit. And under the guise, but she's doing it under the guise of she wanted to water and put some sunshine on the relationship and grow. So I'm tired of the Keisha. She mad because one has the okay. She in the car with her, and Kiki says, when I sent you that text, I didn't need me for you to send that shit to nobody. That was for me and you. And Letitia some kind of how spin it to where I only sent it because I was defending you. I was letting people know what you had said, what was going on, that she was just tripping, that she wasn't doing this and that Tiffany was on one, and all type of shit. So then she's like, So Kiki fell into that trap because although she good now with Tiffany, she started talking about Tiffany. Yeah, you know, girl, I try to have empathy for her because she's pregnant. Why you feel sorry for her because she's pregnant? She don't feel sorry pregnant. She feel like she happy. She feel like, I think she wear that baby like a fucking shield. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with her. Why you got empathy for her? You know,